so happy to be here, Mark. My name is Diana Soroka, and I'm currently leading the HP Instant Ink services business globally. And I'm happy to talk about our new launch today. Absolutely. So what we're really excited to bring to market is what we're calling Instant Ink for Business, and the new LaserJet products that are with that HP Plus and that are enabled for this service. So let me just tell you how we kind of came to today, our journey to today. So as you mentioned, our consumer solution has been in market for now almost 9 years. And the value prop of that is, a promise to never run out of ink and to save money. So it's consistently solved our customer pain points across the globe. And what we've said to ourselves is, if we want to scale this up to a small business customer, what unique needs do they have? So we did a lot of research. We thought about this through research interviews, and we realized really that there's some of the same pain points for printing exist, even for small businesses. It's still a very important utility. It's still a relevant need, but really a common view across small businesses is they just don't want to think about it. They don't think it's a common efficient use of their time or energy. So when you look at a small business, they may have the same pain points, but they look very different than consumers. One thing that's very clear is they often have typically more than one user. They have more than one printer to manage, and then often they even have more than one location for their operations. But with all that said, they're different from enterprises too, because they don't have managed IT. So when you think about our solution, the fact that they don't have the IT, we say, well, what should we do here? So what we've done with our small business solution is we've added a whole bunch of features to bring this to life. So now we have page plans appropriate for small business usage. We do consolidated billing across their multiple printers that they have in their small fleet. They can do device transfers of their current printers to this new small business account. Of course, we do easy recycling of their toner cartridges too. But if I can bring this to life, imagine an office environment where you might have a central printer where most of your employees are using. You might have a hybrid worker and you need a printer for their office. And perhaps you have a satellite office that's for sales to check in. Now they're spread out. You need your toner supplies to come exactly at the right time to the right place, named with a friendly name so you know exactly which printer they belong to. So we think we've put all this together, leveraging everything we've learned along the way on the value prop, but stepping it up a notch and adding the complexity of this multi-printer, multi-user environment. Well, the HP Smart App has been an important utility for everything print, whether you're setting up a printer for the first time or using all the many features of scanning and document management. What is really exciting about this launch, though, is that we're announcing what we're calling the new HP Smart Admin Dashboard. So think of this as a web-based dashboard. It's specifically designed for the small business customer. And when I talk to you about multiple users, now you can have an administrative account who can then add HP printers to this portal or dashboard and enable different user access for different productivity solutions. They can control security settings. They can manage these instant ink page plans. They could see everything in one perfect dashboard. And what's really special about that is typically a small business has many profiles, as I mentioned, and all users might need different access to things. And to have that one sort of common interface to look at and manage, don't need an IT department to do that. Well, you would know, since you've been covering us for so long, the HP LaserJet Pro has been has long been a top choice for small businesses. And with our new launch, we're really maintaining the print productivity, reliability, security, the things that our customers really care about. And this new 4000 series is the fastest LaserJet Pro ever. And it also boasts high volume scanning, all with the idea of maximizing productivity. We have embedded security settings, proactive security, pre-configured out of the box, continuous monitoring, so we can alert that admin user to any security vulnerabilities that might be in place, and keep everything secure with HP Plus. They're very easy to set up, manage, and monitor. The remote cloud connection is really special, and you can do all that with that single dashboard that I mentioned. Absolutely. Well, I mentioned a few, but let me add a little bit of color to that. I think the most important thing about small business is they're in a challenging market and they're looking at ways to stay competitive. They typically want to grow. They're small, but they want to grow. And we need to find solutions for them to take away any of the nuisances of productivity solutions so that they can just really grow their business. As I mentioned, they very rarely have any kind of dedicated or specialized IT administrators. They typically have an office manager, even the owner themselves managing their printing. They have no technical training per se in printing. So they worry about things like how to set up or troubleshoot printers. Will they have a potential security breach? How do they manage software updates? So with our solutions, they don't have to think about any of that any longer. We make it very easy to onboard a new employee to the technology, manage their printers across locations. As I said, the supplies replenishment, no longer you have to even think about that. The supplies will come right to the printer when needed. You mentioned purchasing. They do sometimes purchase, like consumers, they might just go into a retailer and purchase the printers, but they often as well might rely on a trusted commercial channel partner. So we have to be prepared to enable all of our channel to be able to talk about this solution the way that we do and to sell it into all small businesses to help them be successful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's many elements of sustainability within HP and within print. HP is one of the only technology companies that has set a zero deforestation goal. And we even are one of the only few companies in the world that achieves a zero deforestation commitment in paper. So we're proud to say that HP Plus is the most sustainable system across print. All the way back since 2016, like I said, all HP branded paper has been certified to contribute to this zero deforestation commitment. And with HP Plus, every single print, even if it's not HP branded paper, is addressed through our Forest Positive framework. So we really guarantee a circular economy. You have to use HP original supplies exclusively. And I mentioned Planet Partners as well. They're helping us with all of our recycling efforts for toner.